today, action from the group stage. And quite simply, every point counts. Both teams hoping to make the mark, but which one of them will ultimately come out on top?
Let's go.
Live on EA TV. Well, given the circumstances on the stage of the competition, it's understandable that the nerves are jangling a bit more than usual. Derek Ray with you here on the commentary gantry. We have a great view, and Stuart Robson, I'm delighted to say, is next to me. What a game this ought to be. It's France, and they take on Iraq.
Well, I have to say, this has the makings of a classic. Two attacking teams, some great individuals, and everything to play for.
Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. William Saliba starts with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. Adrien Rabiot starts alongside Aurélien Tchouameni in the centre of midfield. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe. This is what they'll be up against today.
Well, if they're going to play as a 4-4-2, they must make sure they stay compact out of possession and then stretch the pitch when they do have the ball. How they play in transition is going to be key today.
So the ball is rolling. The first half of this game underway. On the offensive. Giving it a go. Splendid block.
What a block that was.
Olise. Now Rabiot. On that one. Well, I think both teams at the moment have to work on the ball control. They got to it fairly easily. Well, sometimes a player is simply a natural talent. Ousmane Dembélé falls in that category. What do you expect to see from him today? That's it! And the keeper getting right behind it. Now sending it in. Appeared to be in two minds. And hit with ferocity. It was close, but not quite good enough. Great attacking play. Well, they couldn't quite keep it on target, just wide. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Interesting pass. And just the tackle that was needed. Now, who can he play it to? Such an ambitious run. Well, they could run onto it here. Can he finish? A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, here we can see it again, and it starts with the ball over the top. Perfectly weighted, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
The match has restarted, 1-0 here. Clever defending. Good movement. Real chance. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Showing good situational awareness.
Yeah, that's a clever interception.
This looks more than decent. Nicely cut out. Dembele. Aurélien Tchouameni. France looking dangerous here. Just can't get it past him. Teammates available. Teammates in the middle. Well, at one point on its flight, I wondered if the keeper would have difficulties, but no problems in the end. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Kylian Mbappe. Super stop! And an opportunity for France perhaps to make it look even better. Trying to deliver it accurately. Clearance left a bit to be desired. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, he's been the stand. Well, it's advantage France after the first 45, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this one is over. Mbappe. On to Olise. France come away with it. And that's a very good pattern. Electing to shoot. What a block! Koundé. Excellent defending. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Oh, good idea. That's the challenge that was required. try for them there.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
Mbappe. Oh, this is looking promising. Mbappe! And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly. It's a fantastic strike.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. That's a good ball. A chance to whip it in. The referee is given a corner. So making the substitution now. Taken short. Nicely timed tackle. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. They take it short. The corner right on the back of the last one. And a short corner, let's see. Chouameni. Good move in the making from France. Opportunity. And did just enough defensively. How about the cross? And just wide of the post with a header. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Stopped a surefire goal. And the counter-attack looks on. Can they get one back? Oh, a smart stop. Mbappe. Must be! And the post denied him. In a decent position now. Well, it looked as though it might be problematic for the keeper and the defenders, but they've got away with it.
Well, he eventually clutches the ball, but they've got lucky here. That really looked like being a goal, didn't it?
Great ball over the top. Reflex action. Blocked it brilliantly. Well, what a stop that was. Textbook defending inside the box.
I would like to say the keepers kept them in this game, but I can't see them getting back into this one.
Well, as spectacular as the save was, it can't be just about their stellar keeper. They know that. And they are committed to making the substitution here. Pick out a teammate. Over the touchline for what will be a France throw. Aurélien Chouameni. And the final whistle is sounded. A victory here for France. Your thoughts on their performance?
They were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
Well, choose your descriptive word where Kylian Mbappe is concerned. Explosive is one adjective you could use, Stuart.
You know, I think the only thing you could question, could he have been a touch more clinical in front of goal? Maybe should have had 2 or 3 today. Regardless of that, it was a good performance and a great result.
It comes down to this. 3 points will guarantee their place in the knockout stages. Stay tuned, it's live on EA TV. It is a time for clarity on the pitch and, of course, composure. Derek Ray at the microphone, and next to me here on the gantry is Stuart Robson. Thoroughly looking forward to this high-level contest on the big stage. It's Norway, and they take on France.
Well, it's all about seizing the moment, and that's what these teams have to do today. They certainly can't make any mistakes here.
Here's how Norway will begin the game.
Well, it's great to see a team playing with wingers in a 4-3-3, but they've got to be effective, both with their dribbling and their crosses. Otherwise, they'll become bit-part players.
Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Dayo Upamecano plays alongside William Saliba in central defence. Aurélien Tchouameni plays alongside Adrien Rabiot in the centre of the park. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. So the ball is rolling, the first half of this game underway. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
That's a good bit of defending there, isn't it?
Rioson. A super tackle and they've won possession. Well, as a fan, you always have belief, and they could make it through to the round of 16.
Hold on, Derek, chance here.
And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, no keeper likes being beaten at his near post, and I'm afraid that was the case with this goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Björkan. Snuffing out the danger. Oh, good idea. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Erling Haaland! Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, here it is again. The pass behind the defence is absolutely perfect, and Haaland made the finish look easy, as he so often does. It's a lovely goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Theo Hernandez. Now Rabiot. Did well to win the ball back. A lot of space to attack. Berg. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Martin Ødegaard. And snuffed out the danger immediately. And France have possession again. Dembele. Close. Martin Ødegaard. Good looking pass. Big opportunity. Crucial piece of defending. And holds on to it confidently. Koundé. And Dembele's given it away. Martin Ødegaard. Rabiot, immaculate placement. Patrick Berg. It's with Ødegaard. Fredrik Björkan. Martin Ødegaard. Ryerson. Now Haaland. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Mbappe. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And thwarted there following the cross. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, I'm sure Ousmane Dembele will admit that he's been well below his best today, Stuart.
Well, he's almost been a bystander. You can see from the touch map, he just hasn't received the ball in the areas where he...
So, all even here. Who will take control in the second half? And France finding space on the flank. Looks as though he's alone in the centre. There's a risk there, and he's won the ball. And that clearance, a low-risk approach. A throw-in coming up now. Crossing opportunity. France giving away possession. Well, difficult for both sides to find any passing rhythm. Björkan. It's with Erdogan. That's a lovely ball. Throw in to Norway. Patrick Berg. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Over it comes. A gift for any goalkeeper. Theo Hernandez. And showing good game awareness. Dembele. Now with Olise. And possession lost by France. Possibilities inside the box. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Is it going to be? Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. And they're making a change. Playing it in. And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. Guadio Kone. Theo Hernandez now. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Here it is now, a substitution. And teammates around him. A very good tackle. Patrick Berg.
Yeah, top-class defending. That was a threat in attack.
Holland. Trying to open up the defence. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And from that sort of range, you'd be shocked if Mbappe missed out. He just keeps showing us what a top finisher he is.
So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed?
Mbappe.
And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Not the best challenge, free kick. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left and just one goal between the sides. Cherki. Good chance. And pushed away to safety. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Still pushing forward, it's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. That's a routine take. Guadio Kone. And the final whistle is sounded. A victory here for France. Your thoughts on their performance?
They didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Just the sort of performance they were looking for from the talented Kylian Mbappe.
Well, he gave them a really hard time, didn't he? His speed of thought was excellent, and he took the winning goal so well. He was brilliant today.
Two inspirational teams, well capable of dazzling their fans, ready for a showdown that could take on highly dramatic proportions. Be prepared for genuine excitement. Hello, and I must say it's an absolute privilege to be here on this grand international occasion. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to provide expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. This ought to be a thriller. It's France, and they take on Senegal.
Well, these matches are all about getting the right result, building confidence and finding your rhythm. Not always easy when the pressure's on.
Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Dayo Upamecano plays alongside William Saliba in central defence. Aurélien Tchouameni plays alongside Adrien Rabiot in central midfield. And the main striker today is Kylian Mbappe. And a look at the starting lineup for Senegal.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with 3 players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
So the ball is rolling, the first half of this game underway. Dembele. Mane. Could be. And that is offside. Well, it would be quite the story, wouldn't it, if they could finish top of the pile in this league phase.
Yeah, it's always nice to finish top, and they deserve it. They've been really good. Just need the point here.
Oh, that's a clever ball. From a long way out, and inches away. Didn't miss by very much at all. Theo Hernandez. Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up. Well, what about that opportunity a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. Radio. And take it away. Scott to attack. Sadio Mane in the middle. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Alert intervention. Feeding it through. Oh, that is a top quality piece of goalkeeping. Oh, he's left his marker for death. It might be. The keeper grabs it. Kunde. In a decent position now. Good ball over the top. And a clear foul. Confidence to take that on from miles out, seemingly.
Wow, strikes it so cleanly there.
Nicely played. Well, it looked like a good ball, but cut out in the end. Patesis. On the ball, Diatta. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. Mane. And easily intercepted. Theo Hernandez. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Second half underway, and both teams will be itching to break the deadlock. Pate Cis. Diouf. And relying very much on their passing game in a bid to take the lead. Strong bit of pressing. Michael Olise. Oh, good vision. But no, just offside.
Well, it was close, and it is offside. The assistant got that absolutely right.
Mbappe. Not smooth in possession. Oh, this is looking promising. He's in an offside position. And they will make the change now. Showing good defensive judgment.
He made it look easy, didn't he?
Over the touchline for a throw-in. Idrissa Gueye. And Mane in the thick of things. Very alertly winning back possession. The counter-attack looks on. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Jackson. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Moving it forward. A fine reading of the situation. Rabiot. France doing well to regain possession. Promising pass. Lost custody of the ball here. Not the cleanest of passages.
Well, at some point, this has to become more cohesive.
Dembele. Well, might be. Well, not clear yet. And a goal. Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that. So underway again. again, and time is tight if they have designs on a comeback. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And the chance is on. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, this is worth watching again. Mbappe beats the challenge with such ease, and the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt.
So 2-0 now. Idrissa Gueye. Ismail Assar. Now a decent position. And wonderful defending there. Chance here. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Oh, that is a penalty! And the substitution will occur now. They know they've got to convert this. A goal! Accurate from the spot.
Well, as I always say, height beats a keeper, and that was the case there.
Well, 2-1 it is here.
Senegal.
Theo Hernandez. Now Rabiot. Kylian Mbappe. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Mane. Pate 6. Room to roam here for France. And look at this! Oh, reacted so quickly! Played over. And it doesn't get much better than this for them, Stuart, in the group stage. Top spot is theirs.
Well, over the course of this group, they've been the best team. They've played some attractive football, they've worked hard to win the ball back, and they deserve to be top dogs.
His performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Stuart.
Well, that was a great performance. His understanding of how to find space was brilliant today, and of course he scored 2 really good goals.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week, and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson, and a potentially exciting occasion on the cup front. It's France, and they take on Sweden.
Well, there's nothing like a good cup run to boost confidence, and these two teams will be hoping this could be their year to win this tournament. Yes, there's a long way to go, but this is still a big game for both teams.
Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Dayo Upamecano plays alongside William Saliba in central defence. Adrien Rabiot starts alongside Aurélien Tchouameni in the centre of midfield. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. Here's the starting 11 for Sweden.
Well, in this system, I'm not sure how they're going to pose a threat going forward. The centre forward will certainly struggle to get any support, and there doesn't seem to be any attacking width.
The wait is over. Now we're in business. Smith. And nicely over the top. Oh, read it really well. Continues his run. Didn't go to plan in the end. Play for a throw-in to France. France sloppy in possession here. Ali. Johansson. And taken cleanly by the keeper. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
He comes into this game full of confidence because in the last match, he was outstanding. He got his 2 goals, but his general play made him the best player on the pitch by a long way.
And easily intercepted. Well, that one has promise. Given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball.
Yeah, they've got to pass it better than that.
And France pushing forward with options available. Oh, difficult save to make! Corner kick played in. The attack ended disappointingly. Given away by Rabiot. And fine work from Sweden to win it back. Got a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here. Thoughtful play. And teammates around him. And roaming free here. France with the ball again. And the through ball. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt that he wouldn't slot that away. It's a cool finish.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here.
Number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
Dembele. Promising possession, this. Dembele. Oh, big opportunity. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0.
Number 7, Ousmane Dembele.
Aimed towards Mbappe. Oh, he's done it! But hang on, offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Well, it wasn't a taxing save. And so it is, the first half story has been written. The ball rolling again. France having already made a big first half statement here. Will we see more dazzling football from them in this second half? A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop it.
Well, as you can see, this is a great pass from Dembele, and then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now.
Number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
Smith. And over the touchline for what will be a Sweden throw. Oh, that's a really good run. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. So making the substitution now. Aurelien Tchouameni. Dembele on the ball. And the ball back with Sweden here. Ayari. He's in with a chance. Trying to chip it. Now with the final analysis, not quite precise enough. Goal kick here. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Did well to win it back.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
Michael Olise. Really good ball there. And the decision is one of offside here. Well, they've decided to make a change. Good work from Sweden to win back possession. Intelligent ball. Opportunity here. Well, not too far away at all, but getting underneath it ever so slightly. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change.
What a block that was.
Chance here. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Koundé. And snuffing out the danger. Promising looking attack. Cherki. Smith has it. Gudmundsson. Svensson. Gabriel Gudmundsson. Svanberg. Not giving it away. And Sweden couldn't keep the ball. It's a splendid run by Mbappe. And it's opening up. Pressing like that will help the cause. Oh, surely! Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. So a personnel change then. Promising pass. Danger still on. And the attack fizzling out. 5 minutes left. And now with Johansson. Svanberg. Anthony Elanga. Nice looking move this. Determined defending. And the flag does go up offside. Sandberg. Oh, useful ball. And the upshot is free kick. Delivered into the box. And that's it, the final whistle. And the hosts will go through.
Well, the result was never in doubt, was it? They controlled the game from start to finish. They created numerous chances and they dictated the tempo. A very comfortable win for them in the end.
Well, just the sort of performance they were looking for from the talented Kylian Mbappe.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat. And he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And we have action from the round of 16 just seconds away now. It's Germany, and they take on France.
This is when teams start thinking about winning the tournament. One game away from the quarter-finals. And what a game this should be. Full of skill, passion and physicality. I'm really looking forward to this.
Here's the starting lineup for Germany. Oliver Baumann is given the green light in goal. Jonathan Tah plays alongside Nico Schlotterbeck in central defence. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Here's the side France will go with. Mike Mignon begins in goal. Dayo Upamecano plays alongside William Saliba in central defence. Aurelien Chouameni plays alongside Adrien Rabiot in central midfield. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe. So off and running here, the first half underway. Oh, great block. And the verdict is penalty. Can he make it 1-0? And the penalty is converted. A goal it is. And now he can exhale.
Well, watching the penalty again, the word unlucky springs to mind. Keeper's guessed the right way, but it's just out of reach as it slips under him. Really unfortunate.
And the action underway again. The onus very much on Germany to find a response now. Nico Schlotterbeck. Jamal Musiala. Can they chisel open the defence? Well, that is asking to be booked. Clear statement of intent. Yellow card.
Yeah, setting the standard early with that decision.
Angelo Stiller. Kimmich. Now with Wirtz. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. One from Mbappe. A good and clear challenge. And a throw in here for France. As they look to level it. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Angelo Stiller. Options in the centre. He's in an offside position. Mbappe. A textbook interception. Jamal Musiala. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Who can he pick out? France come away with it. Can he find the right pass? The most confident clearance. And the free kick here. Joshua Kimmich. On to Schlotterbeck. Jamal Musiala. And that'll be a Germany throw.
Well, as you can see, France have had much less of the ball, but their speed of attack when they win the ball back has been breathtaking. It's been a really good performance from them so far.
And a free kick given. Astute piece of defending. David Raum. Now with Musiala. Nico Schlotterbeck. Stiller. Now options are plenty. Decent looking pass. Germany unable to retain possession. Position to take it away. Toppling up all the stoppages. We'll have 2 additional minutes. Opportunity here. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high. You're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. So the ball is rolling again, and Germany trailing after the first half. Can they come up with a response here in the second? Tah. Sané has it. Florian Wirtz. On to Musiala. Wirtz. And out of play it goes. Disappointing pass. Substitution time it is here. Takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. William Saliba. And France exploiting the space on the flank. Released it nicely. Denied in his quest to make it a double.
Well, his movement, his technique and his goal threat have been really good today. He probably deserved a second there.
Delivering it. Oh, that's not a good clearance. That is how to keep it out of the net. And you don't want to be conceding there. Felix Mecha. Goretzka has it now. Kimmich. Tah. And over the touchline for what will be a Germany throw-in. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Undav. Onto Goretzka. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Throw-in then for Germany. Strong challenge. Interception to snuff out the danger. And he has options available. Well, he might be able to launch a counter-attack. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Mecha. Jonathan Tah has it. Miscue in the final third.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
Joshua Kimmich. So close. And they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Really good interception. 5 minutes to go. Jamal Musiala. Leon Goretzka. That's a good-looking ball. Possession lost by Germany. Dangerous. Well, the keeper ultimately resolved the situation. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Well, good effective pressure. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. There's the final whistle, and the visitors move on.
Yes, and thoroughly deserved, you have to say. Thought they controlled large parts of the game, they created enough chances, and if they can continue to replicate performances like this, they have to fancy their chances going forward.
Just the sort of performance they were looking for from the talented Kylian Mbappe.
Well, he did everything today. His energy, skill and movement was just too good for those defenders. It was a really good display.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Nervous anticipation here ahead of what should be an absolutely thrilling quarter-final contest. Hello from the commentary gantry. This is Derek Ray, and next to me with microphone in hand is Stuart Robson. And a game that should offer plenty. It's France, and they take on Bosnia and Herzegovina.
There's so much at stake here. Let's hope both teams play with a bit of freedom, because there's so much quality on show today. This is a massive game.
Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Dayo Upamecano plays alongside William Saliba in central defence. Adrien Rabiot starts alongside Aurélien Tchouameni in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And here's how Bosnia and Herzegovina will line up.
Well, it's great to see them playing with the front two, but for it to work, they need to have a good understanding. They need to link up with each other and provide a different set of skills.
So, underway here. Let's see what this game has in store for us. Promising pass. Excellent defending. Theo Hernandez. Opportunity. Oh, that goes down as a wasted chance. Deary me.
Well, that's a poor effort from such a good position. He should have scored there.
And showing good game awareness. Could be troublesome. Well, you get the feeling so many in attendance here have come just to see this man, Kylian Mbappe.
Well, if he times his runs off the ball and isolates defenders in 1v1 situations, his pace will cause all sorts of problems today.
Options in the centre. Superbly read and executed. Beautiful pass. Bunic. Maybe dangerous here. Oh, a tremendous block. And they've been awarded a penalty. This to make it 1-0. In it goes! As coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot.
Well, chooses the right way, but he actually goes beyond it. He's unlucky, really.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? And intercepting it. Demirovic. Bonic. Now a decent position. And he stopped them in their tracks. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and the finish is sublime. He sees the keeper's position and just chips it over him. It's a breathtaking goal.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Bonic, wonderfully weighted pass. Vital intervention. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. Playing it in. Crystal clear. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. He doesn't have to do it on his own. Bonic. Demirovic. And finding their flow. Good weight on that pass. Well read defensively.
Yeah, that's superb reading of the game.
Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. And a disappointing end to that. That's a good ball. Mbappe! Oh, that's a fine save, foiling a real chance. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match. So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Could be troublesome. Counter-attacking possibilities. He fancies it. Well, body in the way. Aurelien Tchouameni. Terrific piece of anticipation. Nadine Demirovic. And France with the ball again. Kolasinac. Mujakic. Hadji Ahmetovic. Lovely ball.
Now they have to make the most of it.
Just the challenge that was required. Kylian Mbappe. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Mujakic deserves credit for winning the ball back. Distributing it well. No luck in terms of finding the target. So making the substitution now. Demirovic. And a tidy challenge. France looking dangerous here. That's for the lead! A goal! That's two for him today! They simply can't stop him! No wonder he's celebrating!
Well, let's have another look at this because Mbappe shows such skill to go beyond the defender, and that's a top-class finish from Mbappe. He hits that with such control. That's a brilliant goal.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Could be there. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Michael Olise. And France finding space on the flank. And making his move inside. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And a free kick given. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Hadji Ahmetovic. A super tackle and they've won possession. Thwarted there. And what a piece of defending we've just witnessed. Chance to shoot. Keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Decent idea. Oh, he could have added to their advantage.
Well, it was a decent effort, but they're still looking for the buffer here.
He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. Well, it's gone out of play under real duress. And they will make the change now. Five minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. Hadji Ahmetovic. Nice looking pass. And on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. Can they do it? Oh, what an astonishing save!
Well, that save has probably won the game for his team. Brilliant stuff from the keeper.
Chouameni. And continues his run, but nothing comes of it. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. And the referee's whistle. France will be in the semi-finals.
Well, they were certainly pleased to hear the final whistle because that was a really tough match, which in the end they just about deserved to win. This is a good result for them, and they're going to the next round fancying their chances.
And you know, I think Kylian Mbappe enjoyed himself. Your verdict on his performance tonight?
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.
The two sides have fought long and hard to get to this stage. They're in the semi-final and they know they've got to make it count. No point in holding anything back. Stay with us here on EA TV for every kick of the ball. It is a special occasion at this international tournament, a semi-final meeting on the big stage. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me, ready to provide all the tactical and technical analysis, is, of course, Stuart Robson. And who is going to prevail in this last four showdown? It's France versus Belgium.
Well, just looking at the lineups, what a game this should be. There are so many good individual contests. This will be tight, I think, but one of these teams will be in the final come the end of 90 minutes.
Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. William Saliba starts with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. Aurélien Chouameni plays alongside Adrien Rabiot in the centre of the park. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. Starting players for Belgium.
Yeah, the same formation and the same sort of game plan. So this will all be about which individuals can get the better of their opponent. This will be a tough battle.
And away we go, the first half of this game. Using space on the opposite flank now.
Yeah, done quickly, it's a really positive move.
Theo Hernandez. Good move in the making from France, but they dealt with the threat posed. De Bruyne. Now Meunier. De Bruyne. Nicolas Raskin. De Kuiper. Maxime De Kuiper. Meunier. Taking it forward now, Lukaku. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Good looking pass. In it goes! The first goal in this semi-final. And how important could that turn out to be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, here it is again. The pass behind the defence is absolutely perfect. And all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly. It's a fantastic strike.
So the action underway again. And the onus is on Belgium to come up with a response now. Amadou Onana. De Bruyne now. Luka Bacchio. Kevin De Bruyne. De Kuiper. And France have it back now. Theo Hernandez. Amadou Onana. Meunier. On to Luka Bacchio. Now Meunier. De Bruyne. De Bast. Amadou Onana. Zeno De Bast. And now with Luka Bacchio. More than decent passing sequences, but they need a leveller.
Real sense of goal might be coming here.
And a timely intervention. Mbappe. A really good pass. Lukaku. De Bruyne now. France couldn't hang on to it. Luka Bacchio. Onana. De Bruyne. And regaining control of the ball. Can he convert? Into the keeper's gloves. Rasca. Can they set up a chance? Mbappe! And the goal won't stand. Offside the decision.
Well, that was always going to be brought back. It was a decent effort, though.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. And the ball is rolling again. Belgium trailing after the first half. Can they find a response here in the second? De Bruyne. Trossard.
Take another look at this cross by Dembele. It's inch perfect, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
2-0 now.
For France, number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
De Kuiper. Onana. Maxime De Kuiper. Now with Raskin. Amadou Onana. Good tackle. Intelligent ball. Oh, he's through here. Thwarted by the post. Well, they can keep possession now.
Well, I can't believe that didn't go in. So close to finishing this game off.
Well, having been denied by the woodwork, now the focus is on keeping the opposition at bay. And in the right position to read it. Amadou Onana. Well, we're into the final half hour. Meunier. Onana. De Bruyne now. De Kuiper. Now in possession, Trossard. Maxime De Kuiper. Really good challenge. Mbappe with the cross. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Oh, that's a really good run. But stout defending when it mattered. Trossard. Just the challenge that was required. Maxime De Kuiper. Now room to roam on the wing for Belgium. Onana. Now Meunier. Nicolas Raskin. De Bruyne now. Oh, nice ball over the top. Possession lost by Belgium. Well, they could break at pace. Can they make it count? Mbappe. And it would have been a sweet end to that counter-attack.
Well, it's a great move. Everything was right up until that final finish.
De Kuiper. Now, who can he play it to? Waiting, needs to clear it away. Rabiot, and a strong tackle. Brilliant hold-up play by Romelu Lukaku, just waiting for teammates to arrive. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Might it be Mbappe? Oh, ball still in play. Oh, great save.
Well, what reflexes from the keeper. That's a top-class save.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. So the corner played into the box. Not the clearance that was called for. And that's it, the final whistle, and the hosts will go through.
Well, that was an excellent display. The result was never in doubt, in my view. They controlled the tempo of the game, they looked threatening when they went forward, and they had the better individuals. They'll certainly fancy their chances in the final.
Well, choose your descriptive word where Kylian Mbappe is concerned. Explosive is one adjective you could use, Stuart.
Well, that was a great performance. His understanding of how to find space was brilliant today. And, of course, he scored 2 really good goals.
This is it, the ultimate test. The two best teams in the tournament go head-to-head, but there can only be one winner. Who will it be? We'll have the action on EA TV. Well, the final comes around so infrequently. These occasions are always very special. Welcome to the commentary gantry. This is Derek Ray at the microphone, joined for co-commentary by Stuart Robson. And what a game it should be. It's France, and they take on England.
Well, I feel nervous just looking at the players. This is their chance to become heroes. Who will win? I'm not sure, but it will be tense, no doubt about it.
Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. William Saliba starts with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. Adrien Rabiot starts alongside Aurélien Tchouameni in the centre of midfield. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe. The England first 11.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
You turn up on an occasion such as this one. Well, we are here on the commentary gantry with a magnificent view. Derek Ray at the microphone, joined by Stuart Robson. It's France, and they take on England.
Well, in a couple of hours, one of these teams will be remembered forever, as will the players. This should be a great occasion, shouldn't it?
Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. William Saliba starts with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. Adrien Rabiot starts alongside Aurélien Tchouameni in the centre of midfield. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. The England first 11.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
Oh, it might be. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Well, you get the feeling so many in attendance here have come just to see this man, Kylian Mbappe.
Well, he certainly comes into this game full of confidence. He's the top goal scorer in the competition so far this season, and his general play has been absolutely magnificent. He will be a constant threat today unless he's marked really tightly.
Well, the touch means a corner kick. Playing it in. Wasn't a great clearance. That's a good-looking pass. Mbappe! Oh, there's the goal! There's the opener! How about
Well, here's the replay and confirmation that he did get a touch on the ball. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to prevent the goal.
And England get us moving again. A quick response required after the setback. Elliot Anderson. On to Rodgers. Intelligent defending. Koundé. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball. A very effective challenge put in. Will it happen for them? Now with Saka. Wasted possession again. Promising move this from France. Must be. Well, it goes down as an opportunity, but an opportunity squandered.
Yeah, that really would have put them in control of the game.
Mark Guehi. Esri Konsa. Jordan Pickford. And France did well to win it back. O'Reilly. And he's given us away. Constantly thwarted. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And alleviating the pressure. Clever defending. Dembele, and he's made headway. Well, they wanted the penalty and they've got one. Can they extend their lead? And puts it away! A two-goal cushion now, and well on course to lift silverware on this colossal day.
Well, as you can see from the replay, the keeper tries to read the penalty, but he's sent the wrong way, and it ends up looking a very easy finish.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here.
Number 10,
Morgan Rodgers. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Elliot Anderson. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match. And the ball is rolling again. England left with a massive mountain to climb here in the second half. Can they respond? Elliot Anderson. Esri Konsa. And Bellingham. Morgan Rogers. Well, that's a clever ball. Decent position. And Bellingham. Can he get one back? Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Could pose a threat on the counter. James. On to Saka. Trying to tee it up. Dembele. Mbappe with it. And a struggle for France to keep the ball. And plenty of room in the wide area. Mbappe. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
So the action is restarted, and it's been a goal-scoring masterclass from France so far. You sense it's a question of how many. O'Reilly. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Well, the keeper had to think about it for a moment, but too high. James. Now with Bellingham. Declan Rice. Reece James. Guehi. Elliot Anderson. And England's come away with it. Dembele. And not an effort that will live long in the memory.
Well, the defenders will be relieved because that was a good chance. From that sort of distance, he should really be hitting the target. It was a really poor attempt in the end.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Esri Konsa. Closing down. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Plenty of support here. It comes to nothing in the end. Koundé. Aimed towards Mbappe. Well, that's the end of that for now. O'Reilly. Rogers. Now Harry Kane. And the threat could be there. Showing ambition to shoot from there. Goalkeeper has it. Theo Hernandez. Now with Olise. And threaded through by Mbappe. Prolonged range. So near, but wide. Here it is now, a substitution. Declan Rice. Now with James. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Jude Bellingham. And possession lost by England. And there it is, the final whistle. Cup success is theirs, and they've done it on merit. Look at these scenes.
Well, on the evidence of the game as well, they deserve it. They were excellent throughout. What a good performance that was.
And you can see, can't you, what it means to every single one of them.
Yeah, they've been a real team today. Really good spirit and a great performance.
And now for the moment of confirmation, the trophy presentation.
Well, this is what they were dreaming of before the game, to come and pick this trophy up. What a performance from them.
Yes, a performance that has impressed absolutely everyone. And now it comes down to holding that piece of silverware aloft. The sweet taste of success. It has been quite the journey, and it comes to an end in style on the big stage.
And now the celebrations can begin. Not just the players, but also the fans, the coaching staff. What a performance it's been.
And now this is really special, isn't it? The chance to run with that trophy over towards the fans and say thank you and celebrate together.
Well, they're absolutely right to do that. The fans deserve to celebrate as well. They've been excellent. They've made so much noise here. Great scenes.
And now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, these photos will be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the grandchildren.